Wind's still blowing. All right, folks, I'm at Skyline Trailhead, Kenai Peninsula between Cooper Landing and Sterling. On a whim this week, I decided I'm going to hike Skyline over to Fuller, or at least attempt it. Should be 12 miles or so. Anyway, this is a tunnel entrance that goes under the highway. The video I was showing you where the placards were. That's the actual trailhead. Got a little two-hole bathroom there to use before you get on the trail if you need to, number one or number two. But anyway, this is it, folks. This is Skyline. It's a little windy, and I guess we're gonna see what happens today. And I guess I should have mentioned time is Saturday, June 13th. Time is 9:21. I'm only about an eighth of a mile up this trail so far, so I'm gonna give you an idea of how quick it climbs. That's the trailhead parking lot. But yeah, this is Skyline, and it just continues to climb to the sky. This is the 1.5 mile mark here. A little bench saddle runs into a little valley, and it heads to the north. Yeah, at this point it's just walking through rocks. Still getting at it. It's been 1 hour and 25 minutes, and I've gone 1.6 miles, which was way below my average. But this is also pretty steep climb. And that's where we're headed, is up that way. Views back down to Jean Lake. That goes back to the west towards Soldotna. There's the trail up here. Can't really tell how steep it is, but if you were to fall, you'd stop at the bottom. So I'm not walking down that. I don't like adventure as much as the next guy. I don't like free thrill rides down the side of a mountain. Way down there is a parking lot. Holy cow. This is why I don't like sitting at home thinking about doing things. I like to go out and do them. Because if I'd have been sitting at home on my ever widening butt, I wouldn't have seen all this. And as you can tell, the wind's still whipping. Can't see. My eyes are watering so much. Blowing about 15. And we're headed that direction over there. Yeah, I'm gonna ease on out. Because that wind is cold. Well, I'm not gonna say cold, I'm sweating a little bit, so that's a contributing factor. Holy cow, look at this little fella right here. Hey buddy. What you doing? I don't consider ravens bad omens, so I think they're pretty awesome birds. I just figured he's coming to visit me. Be cool if he hung out the whole trip, or rest of the trip. So just up there gliding around, doing little raven things. Yeah, that's right. So I guess what y'all didn't see too was I had to stop for a little snack. I knew this morning that was gonna be a good day. You know, I could tell. It was nice and overcast. All right, folks, I'm gonna turn this baby off because I gotta get at it again. And I don't mean getting at and falling down and going that way. Quicker route down. Not a fan of that. Yeah, wind's still blowing. On a somewhat groomed trail. Look at this baby. I've seen rougher sections of I-26 in South Carolina. This is just like a little walk with natural cooling. But I definitely ain't sweating. Oh yeah, one of the other things, no snakes. Looking back that direction. Clouds coming over the mountains. Good thing I brought rain gear. And of course my puffy coat. Yeah, no, I need to pack a tripod. If you got any of you guys want to volunteer to come tote gear for me, another buddy of mine's been on me about going through what kind of gear I have and how to use it and that type of stuff. But and he's been instrumental in giving me critiques and pointers on improving my videos. So shout out to you, Matt. Wish you were here, buddy. I would have loved to have seen you come across that ridge and all the way from down there. I can hear your ankle crying from here. Inside joke, folks, inside joke. Trying to make my way on up through here. Got a long way to go. I think I've only been about 3 miles. And because I told you in the beginning that it's 12 to 13 miles for full length of this trail. So I'm basically a quarter of the way done. I believe it is 12 o'clock. Gotta go down through here. Gotta go down through here. Try and give you a perspective. It drops off all the way around here. Stop and get water, get a little snack. I was able to call my wife and daughter, or FaceTime them at least. That's pretty neat. So there's enough AT&T service up here at the peak to make a phone call and to FaceTime. That was one of the questions someone asked me, was like, hey, can you talk about cell service around the area? Back up. I mentioned to you guys the dunes in Alaska. Are just unreal. And the wind's still blowing. And it's raining. But hey, if it was easy, everybody'd be doing it. It is fun though. I really enjoy it. But there's the lake. That's Boulder Lake right there where we're headed. Not straight down. We gotta go that way about 3 miles and cut back a couple miles. But yeah. Talk about the good times we had. That's what I'm saying. Beautiful day for a hike.
just ants in a hurricane's eye, digging our graves as we aim for the sky. Will we ever break through? Will we ever be free? Or just drown in the dust of our own history? Cause the mountain of life is made of despair.
Alright, well, made it out on the way home. Just short of 12 hours is what it looked like. Till next time, folks. Yeah, get outside and go do something.